Okay, Cheryl, I have edited about 400 books, 304 books for a company, and they do not have a spreadsheet of the books. So I don't understand why, or if they're not willing to share the information for some reason, but I need to be able to track these books that I've done for them in an efficient way. All that I have is a list of titles, and I know that this can be a little problematic, but this is what I need you to do. First, I need you to just copy this, go to Amazon.com, and look for the book. I know that there's not much to go on, but um, the first thing that pops up is usually going to be the book because these are only bestsellers, and they're usually only going to be published recently. So I'm going to go to the spreadsheet here. This is the sheet that you're building, InstaRead quality edit list, and we're looking at this first title here, Misbehaving. I need the first name and last name of the author, the publisher, and that's in a different place, unfortunately. You know, when you look at this, you just see typically you just see the full title, which I need, the author, which I need, only the first and last name, and you can usually scroll down just a little and copy it from here. And I'm going to go down to where the publisher information is. It's in product details. From the product details, I need the page numbers. I need just like if it's W.W. Norton, I just need Norton and the publisher date. And then I need you to go up here and copy the URL so I can directly link to it. And the URL is to the left here, the link to Amazon. So I'm going to go ahead and add that. Now, I don't know how to keep the let me just show you this text wrapping clip. It'll shorten that to the end. When it's clipped, it'll shorten that to the end. It won't bleed over to the next section. I don't know how to format all the cells so that that doesn't happen. But then I need the Amazon embed code. It's different from the link. To get the Amazon embed code, what I do is I have a different browser open. I don't know if you have one browser or two, but I have one browser where I'm not signed in to Amazon.com, and I can just copy this link that anybody can access. I need that link, but I also need a different link, and I'll show you how to get that. I'm going to go back to Amazon.com. This is in a different window, a different browser altogether, and I'm going to sign in. Okay, and my sign-in information I'm sending to you, and we're going to get a different view here. Once you get to home, search and create links for any product. I'm going to do Misbehaving again, which is right here. We're still working on the same book. Go, and you only need to do this once. I'll show you here. I'm going to go to okay, that's not what we need. I'm going to go to the title here. Up at the top, it'll have get link. We need image. So I'm going to make sure that this is, you know, I would look and make sure this is a correct thing. But go to image, and we need to copy. I'm just going to hit Control C. It's already selected. That's what I need. And get it back to Google Sheets. Okay, so that's the embed code. Now, what am I doing this for? Well, I'm building a blog. Other than needing it for just the purposes of tracking my progress with the company, I'm going to be using this information to write a book. And before the book, I'm using it to write a blog. So let me show you that. called Blog a Day. Okay, that link that we just copied will eventually be this. It's embedded into my website, and when you click on it, it takes you to Amazon.com. Now the beautiful thing about this is, if anybody actually purchases the book, Amazon will send me a nickel. That's why we're going through all this process. And I don't think I'm going to make any money off of this, but I don't want somebody to sue me for using the image without it being linked to some kind of permission. You know, Amazon is giving me permission to post their image on my blog as long as it goes to their website and it's monetized. So this way everybody gets their nickel, everybody's happy. You know, I'm happy I get to use the image on my blog legally, and eventually this is going to be populated with all 300 of those books. So right now, I just, without that work, I just have a link, and I'm using it not, you know, it's not legal for me to actually have this image on my website. But right now it's not legal for me to have this on my website technically. But after I get that little code, and you know, this is a different book obviously, but after I get that little code, all is well with the world. So, and the reason why we're entering in all that other information. Now let me go back to the website here, to this spreadsheet here, the information that I need. I've shown you how to do the link to Amazon, which I did in Chrome. This is the regular old link that anybody can access. And then there's a embed code, which is done. I did have a separate browser open, which is Safari. And you might not be able to run Safari, but you can run Chrome, and you can probably run Internet Explorer and use one browser signed on to Amazon and one browser not signed on to Amazon. So that way you can get very clear different links, and you can see it's very different here, the information. So I definitely need both of those, so that way I can just click on this anytime and double check information or get anything else I might need. So we need the title, first name, last name, publisher, year published, page numbers. You can see I missed it on that one. Expertise. Now I'm planning on going through there and figuring out all the expertise. So you don't need to do that, but you can if you want. And genre is going to be, I'm going to switch browsers real quick back to Chrome. It's going to be down here, and I would just say business, comma, biography, comma, history, comma, economics. Now, I would appreciate it if you did this, but I might have to go through and correct that. And you can look here on genre, and you can see the terms that I've been using. You notice that I usually don't do anything in plural, and you know, if you do self-help, it always needs to be. See, I have this self-help with a lowercase h and uppercase h. That all needs to be the same eventually. And I'm marking them all fiction, nonfiction, and separating them with commas. And then I'm going to go through and do this last thing, which is the benefit of reading the book. So basically, I'm writing a book about bestsellers, about, you know, technical information about them, the expertise of the author, and genre, and all that kind of stuff. So I need all of this information easily accessible on a spreadsheet, and then I can feed this information into my blog. Thank you for taking a look at this, and let me know an estimate for a fee. Thank you.